Hi, I'm Movie Man. I'm an octopus who reviews movies, and today's review is going to be on.
Ends now.
Yes, that is right. I told you guys I was going to have to sneak into this movie because it's rated 18, and yes, I was in fact successful. This was my first time ever sneaking into an 18 rated movie. So, what did I think of Halloween Ends? Well, before I do, I'll just give you my brief thoughts on the previous three Halloween movies. I won't bother talking about any of the other movies in the franchise because, well, they're no longer canon. I'm just talking about the current canon. Um, I I absolutely love the original Halloween. It is one of my favorite movies of all time. So that's an easy 10 out of 10. Then the one from 2018. I've watched it three times now, and I think it's on the first time I watched it, I liked it. I actually really liked it the second time I watched it. I actually thought it was really good my second time watching it. And I recently watched it a third time in preparation for Halloween Ends. And I think it's a very decent movie. It's pretty good, alright. Um, it's nowhere near as amazing as the original, but I still think it's a relatively pretty good movie. I'll give it a strong 7 out of 10. And then the third movie, Halloween Kills, yeah, I know this one wasn't received very well, and yeah, I can see why. I mean, like, uh, I didn't, I didn't think it was horrible, um, but, it wasn't really great either. Um, like, um, like it was honestly kind of average, I will admit. So yeah, I'm gonna give Halloween Kills a 5 out of 10. But anyways, so now that I've given my thoughts on all the other Halloween movies, what do I think of Halloween Ends? Oh my gosh. I mean, Rotten Tomatoes, like, they've just been so wrong. They were wrong about Don't Worry Darling, and they're wrong about this movie as well. This movie is actually brilliant. This movie is one of the best films I have seen all year. This movie is absolutely amazing. Um, starting off, the cinematography in it was very good. It was shot very well, I will admit. The pace in the movie was quite good as well. The film didn't drag, but didn't rush either. It kept a fairly good enough pace. Um, the sound and music was really good. I mean, we got sort of the soundtrack which we're expected to hear in these movies, and it still sounds very very good. And let's just say the song they play at the start of the end credits was very fitting. I'll admit that. Um, the editing was for the most part quite good. There was one scene which I'll admit could have been edited a bit better, but outside of that, yeah, I thought the film was edited quite well. As for the characters,
But tonight, I will kill him. Come and get me.
story was still very good. I like how in this movie she's actually trying to move on from what happened and stuff, and yeah, it's nice to see and stuff.
You pretend like you moved on, but you're actually just obsessed with death.
And was good too. She was quite good in the other two movies, and in this film she's very good as well.
Trace. Hello?
The new character in this movie, Corey, was actually very, very good. I thought his story was actually like done very well, very, very well. My only problem with it though was that I just didn't like how his story kind of wrapped up in the film. I won't spoil it, but like they definitely could have ended his kind of part of the film a bit better, honestly. We get to see a few other like returning characters and stuff, and they don't really appear all too much, but from what we see of them, they're quite good. Honestly, other than Corey, there's not really that too many like good new characters. But yeah, but the main three characters in the movie are all very, very good. The plot of the film was very good. Now I'll admit the trailers for this movie were a bit misleading. Like the trailers for this movie kind of made it out to be like it was gonna be this like battle between Laurie and Michael. But to be honest, that's not really what we get in this movie. Like, the film actually has like a pretty different story, where basically Michael is training an apprentice. That's all I'll say. And I actually think it's very interesting. It's something the franchise hasn't done before, so I thought that was actually really, really good. As for the narrative structure, as I mentioned, I didn't really like how Corey's kind of part of the film ended. Like, I just felt like his story arc could have wrapped up a bit better, but like but no, I thought the final climax of the movie was very good, and the film had a very satisfying ending. I will say that. Honestly though, I really hope they don't make another movie after this, because this just kind of feels like a good way to end the franchise off. Like, they just shouldn't bother making another one. But knowing Hollywood, they most likely will. Just overall, Halloween Ends is a great film, absolutely amazing, and one of the best movies of the year, and it's the best of the new trilogy, and honestly, it's so, just like Don't Worry Darling, it's so much better than what the critics have said about it. So with that, I'm going to give Halloween Ends a 9.8 out of 10. I'll see you guys next time, and bye.